What if I told you machines are now creating art, curing diseases, and debating ethics? Buckle up, because today we're uncovering how AI is rewriting the rules of everything and why this might be the most important conversation of our time. Hey, ArtSciTech fam! Welcome to a journey where art collides with algorithms, science dances with silicon, and the future is being coded right now. Today, we are tackling the big question about artificial intelligence. How does it work? Is it stealing artists' jobs? Can it outthink Einstein? And wait until you hear this. Should we let machines make life or death decisions? Before we start, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. Why? Because this isn't just a video. It's your front row ticket to the AI revolution. Let's go. What is AI? At its core, artificial intelligence is a machine's ability to learn, adapt, and make decisions, almost like a human brain. But here is the kicker. AI doesn't think, it calculates. Imagine teaching a child to recognize cats. You show them thousands of cat photos until their brain spots patterns. Whiskers, pointy ears, that judgmental stare. AI works the same way, but instead of a brain, it uses machine learning algorithms and neural networks, layers of code that analyze massive datasets. The more data it chews through, the smarter it gets. Think of Netflix recommending your next binge watch, or your phone unlocking with your face. That's AI in action. Predicting, recognizing, and deciding. But here's the twist. AI's intelligence is only as good as the data we feed it. Garbage in, garbage out. Which brings us to AI versus the art world. Creativity or copycat? Can a robot really be the next Picasso? Well, it's not a simple yes or no. AI is already creating art, like composing music, writing poems, and even making stunning visuals. For example, tools like DALL-E and MidJourney let you type something like cyberpunk unicorn eating pizza and boom, you got a piece of art in seconds. It's mind-blowing, right? But here's the big question. Is this really creativity or just copying? Some critics say AI art is just a remix of existing styles. Imagine a robot studying Van Gogh's Starry Night and making endless versions of it. Is that original? Or is it just recycling what humans have already done? On the flip side, artists like Refik Anadol are using AI to create things no human could imagine alone. Think massive, glowing installations that feel like stepping into a dream. So is AI a threat to artists? Or is it more like a super smart assistant? AI is like a digital muse. A printer might use it to brainstorm cozy color combos, then add their own personal touch. The real magic happens when human emotion meets machine precision. It's not about replacing artists, it's about giving them new tools to push boundaries. AI isn't just changing art, it's also revolutionizing fields like medicine and science. For example, AI can now diagnose diseases faster than doctors and even help design life-saving drugs. So while we debate whether AI can be the next Picasso, it's already becoming the next Einstein. Crazy, right? What do you think? Should we welcome AI as a creative partner or keep it at arm's length? AI in science. Breakthroughs at warp speed. AI is becoming the new Einstein. Yep, you heard it right. Forget the old image of scientists in lab coats. Today's breakthroughs are happening inside computer algorithms. Take medicine, for example. Google's Lena, an AI tool, can spot breast cancer in biopsies with 99% accuracy. That's better than some human experts. It catches tiny details doctors might miss, which means earlier treatment and saved lives. Now look up at the stars. NASA's AI is scanning telescope data to find planets outside our solar system called exoplanets that might host alien life. So far, it's helped discover thousands. And in biology, DeepMind's AlphaFold, a super smart AI, solved a 50-year mystery, predicting how proteins fold into 3D shapes. Why does it matter? Because misfolded proteins cause diseases like Alzheimer's. AlphaFold figured out 200 million protein structures in just 2 years, something that would have taken humans centuries. But here is the kicker. AI works at lightning speed. What takes researchers decades, AI can do in days. Imagine testing 1 million climate change solutions overnight or designing a life-saving drug in a week. This isn't a sci-fi movie, it's happening right now. But wait, there is a catch. Who is in charge when AI makes a mistake? What if a cancer scan is wrong? Or a self-driving car crashes? And while AI creates jobs like robot trainers, it could also replace 40% of current jobs by 2030, according to McKinsey. Plus, who owns all the data AI uses? Your privacy could be at risk. The dark side of AI, ethical minefields. Who is responsible when AI screws up? Let's say a self-driving car faces a horrific choice. Swerve into a pedestrian or crash and kill its passenger. Who programs that decision? A CEO? An engineer? This is the trolley problem on steroids, and there's no easy answer. Then there's jobs. Automation could wipe out 85 million jobs by 2025, thanks to World Economic Forum. Truckers, cashiers, even radiologists replaced by robots. But here is the flip side. AI also creates new roles like robot trainers and AI ethicists. The catch? We will need a massive reskilling revolution, and fast. And don't forget privacy. Your smartwatch tracks your heartbeat. Your phone knows where you shop. AI connects those dots to profile you, maybe even manipulate you. Without strict laws, we are handing corporations a surveillance superpower. Scared yet? You should be. The future. Will AI be humanity's sidekick or overlord? Here is the trillion-dollar question. Where do we draw the line? AI is super smart, but here is the thing. It doesn't have feelings. It can't feel pride, love, or guilt. It doesn't care if it's writing a beautiful song or doing something dangerous like launching weapons. That's why it's up to us to guide how it's used. We need to be in control, not the other way around. Now, imagine a future where humans and AI work together as partners. Picture artists using AI to create things we can't even imagine yet, or doctors combining AI super-fast diagnostics with their own experience to save lives. Think of AI like a really smart intern who can give you tons of ideas, but you are the one who makes the final decision. Sounds cool, right? But to make this happen, we need rules, like global rules that everyone agrees on. Something like a Hippocratic oath for the people who create AI, like how doctors promise to do no harm. We also need to make sure AI isn't biased, that it uses data in a transparent way, and that it's always focused on helping people, not just making money. Conclusion. So what's your take? Is AI humanity's greatest triumph or a Pandora's box? Drop your thoughts below. And if you're craving more mind-bending deep dives, subscribe to ArtSciTech Chronicles for more thought-provoking content. Smash that like button if you learned something wild today, and share this with someone who's obsessed with the future. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and remember, the robots aren't taking over, unless we let them. See you in the next one.